Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk and poodlesjewellery.com because it is Sunday. It's South Hill and Stampin' Up on Sunday, and today's locket is one that I am just a little bit in love with. Let me grab a piece of white paper and I can zoom in and show you. And this is one of our oval lockets. Now they have a kind of brushed metal finish to them and they are just gorgeous, all our three metals. It's kind of a brushed finish to it, and I've got my favourite plumeria flowers in, which are these three very gorgeous white ones. I don't know how well you can see, but they are a very creamy white, and then the edge of them is silver all the way around, and then a Swarovski crystal inside. I've added in two of our butterflies here, and then a clear one as well, just there, and then a scattering of birthstones, which are just darling. And I have got the darker purple, the very pale lilac, and then the clear ones. I'm losing my voice. And I just think they are beautiful. It's just so pretty. I have loved wearing this, and they're gorgeous. I love it. But it has been the inspiration for my card today, so I'm going to zoom back out again. And there we go, that should hopefully be about right. I'm going to show you how to make it. Look at that. You can see it's so obviously been inspired by this. I've got my silver brushed oval, and I've got my white flowers with the edging in silver, and then I've coloured some rhinestones. So that is actually the first thing I'm going to do, is colour those, because I'm using blendabilities. Yay! I have got my three rich razzleberry ones here. So that's the dark, the medium and the light. And then I've got my crystals, my rhinestones. And I'm going to start with the darkest first, and I'm going to take three of each colour. So at the moment that's quite pale, but I'm going to come over it again, and then three of the medium. And I'm going to put my palest ones over here so that I know that I've got them separated. Come back with the darkest one, and you sort of dab it this time round and it gets a darker colour. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera. Can you see that there's a difference between them now? Quite possibly not. This is what happens when there's midnight filming. We've had painters here all week, and the main chap who's been painting, he sings along to his radio quite loudly. So I haven't done any filming all week. So there we go. So that's my 9 crystals that are coloured up. Yeah, you probably can't see the difference. So I'm going to pop those to one side now, and that will dry off. Now I'm going to grab my big shot. I've got it here. I'm just going to move that locket because I don't want to squish it. And I have got the Ovals collection framelits, which are lots of different sizes, and I want the 2 smallest ones because obviously I'm going to create an oval shape. And I have got our silver foil cardstock here, which is lovely, and it's got the same sort of brushed silver. It's not mirror card, which is I've never seen this kind of cardstock before, where it's brushed and not mirrored. I'm just going to align that. I'm trying to do it without sticking the top of my head in camera, and that's why I like the magnetic platform. So send that round and through. You should hopefully see that coming out the other side now. And there is a perfect oval obviously in the centre, which you can use for something else, for another project. I'll try not to drop my big shot off the extra desk. Put those out of the way. And so obviously there is the oval in the centre. We could use that for something else. And then that's the one that I've cut, which is the one I'm going to use. And it's very slightly beveled, very slightly on the edges there, which is obviously reminiscent of the locket. And my card blank, I had a choice. I could have gone with the brushed silver cardstock. I decided actually just to go with the smoky slate because it is rather lovely. So it's a piece of cardstock, full-size sheet of cardstock, A4 for us who work in metric, A4 cut in half, folded in half. My next layer is 1/2 centimetre narrower and shorter, which would be 1/4 of an inch if you prefer to work in imperial, and then the same with my white layer, that is as well. I'm going to pop all of these layers up now with dimensionals because I have to lift everything. And Get rid of those. I have got a special video coming out this week. It is currently Friday evening. I got back from convention on Sunday, but this is, you know, as I said, because we've had the decorators here, it's my first opportunity to film, but I'm going to do a video later in the week showing all of the swaps that I received. You've seen the swap I made because that was one of my projects last week, but I'm also going to show you all my pins that I received for recognition, and I'm utterly thrilled, delighted, surprised, gobsmacked, 1,000 other emotions at the recognition I got for various achievements. So I'm absolutely delighted, but I want to share everything with you, but I want to share it as in showing you the pins, so that is coming out later this week. Right, coming back to this, now those are all stuck down. My oval, right, half a dimensional is too wide, so I found that sort of a third of it is just about the right size, that it won't peep through, you won't see the edges or anything like that. So, oops, picked up two there, because I want to elevate this as well. Oops, too much, there we go. Take the backing off those. And then I can lift that. Oh, little edge there. Where shall I get about there, I reckon. I've got a little bit of stamping to do and heat embossing. Oh, it's all go here. Piece of cardstock, Whisper White cardstock. I've got the Petite Petals stamp and matching punch. Here's the stamp set, and it's this one I'm going for because I felt that that was closest to the plumeria flower. So, and I've got I did have some Versamark. I forgot to get it out. Silly me. So some Versamark, and I've got my embossing buddy. This is the one that takes the static off and any grease that might be left over from your fingers. So I'm going to stamp that 3 times. And then my silver embossing powder. Gently pull that on. And now, because this is a very fine detailed image, but it's very, the ink marks are very fine, very thin. Don't tap too hard because you'll end up just tapping all of the powder off, which would just be no good. That would be hopeless, wouldn't it? And then my heat gun, which I remembered to plug in but forgot to get out. Just reach for it. This is midnight filming for me. Here's my heat gun, so turn your volume down for a second, but hopefully with this being silver you should be able to see it turn quite quickly. I'll bring that up. You should see it turn from powdery to silver. There you go, it's just going now. There we go. So that's that done. And they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Gorgeous. Matching Petite Petals punch to go around them all. There we go. I'm going to lift those up. So my usual way, into a spongy mat, and take the back of your paper pierce. So push in the middle, and then, whoops, my clear rhinestones. I'm going to put a clear one in the centre of here too. It's kind of to mimic the Swarovski crystal that's in the charm here. And then this little section here, we don't have anything in the catalogue that looks like this, but actually we do. This is the silver baker's twine. We've got a silver one and a gold one, and I'm just going to cut off a bit and then separate it. And I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if it was US convention, I don't know if it was on a video or something that somebody did. I don't remember, but I just thought what a clever idea. And if you get hold of it and just pull, it separates itself now. I do want to untwist that if I can. I'm going to try, there we go. And all I'm going to do is grab a glue dot and put it in the centre. And because it is so fine, it really is very, very fine, I can just bend. So I'm going to just keep bending around. Oh, I've got a kink there, I probably should have stretched out. Oh well, doesn't matter, does it? Final piece there, and then my 3 flowers, I'm going to pick up glue dot on the back of 2 of them to go over there. So I'm just going to go over the gluey part I used, the glue dot area from before. I'm going to take one down here at the bottom. It's my tummy gurgling. And then I'm going to start working in clusters. So I've got 3s, I've got trios, so I'm taking one of the darkest, one of the medium coloured ones, and one of the palest. And trust me, you really can see the difference in real life. You, like I say, it's probably not showing up hugely well on camera. And then I'm going to go for 2 trios of just plain crystals. We're using a lot of crystals today. Why not? Should I go for some more? Yeah, I'll go for some more on there. And that is my card, inspired by a locket. How lovely. I love it. I love the locket, I love the card. I can't decide which one I like most. I love them both equally. Like I say, these are my very favourite flowers. I love the locket, love the crystals and love the colour combination. Equally delighted with the card. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me and I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.